I'm just catching up on the new hotness on TV right now. Yep, it's an HBO exclusive that everyone's been telling me to watch. The Sopranos. Ah, would you look at that? I'm done with season 4. Don't worry, you can still follow along with me. Here's my list. Season 4 is done, and here we go with season 2. Only 2 more seasons to go. Oh, now I get it. It makes me feel smarter watching things out of order like that. It makes me feel smarter when I put the pieces together and figure out which parts go with where. Yeah, I don't like where this is going either, but, you know, happy fucking birthday to me, right? Dead or Alive 6 was released on March 1st, 2019, and honestly, I was super duper excited for it. So much so that I went to EVO 2018 just so I could play an early demo, and swipe some merch while I was at it. And arrive at a tournament so late so I couldn't actually compete, but I still ranked highly on it. Fighting games are weird. Dead or Alive 6 is the first DOA game built from the ground up for the 8th generation of video game consoles, which is about time. There were so many good things going its way. Yeah, the costumes are back, but now I know I'm buying none of them. The extra fighters so far consist of Mai and a second secret King of Fighters character. Please be Girl Terry, please be Girl Terry. The fighting's greater and faster than ever, and the new break gauge and fatal system differentiates the game enough to warrant its own installment. But on my first playthrough, that's not what I felt. None of that happiness was in my brain. What was in my brain was confusion and sadness. Like, what the hell is going on? Let's try and go through the story. Catch up here if you're not up to snuff. Like in DOA 5, each character has their own chapters in the octopus of a timeline they call a timeline. Except here, it's so out of place and scattered, and there's so much to piece together. There are some characters who originated in Dead or Alive 5, so dropping us into their daily lives as if they were a part of the story all this time doesn't work. We're familiar with their design, but not their background. Marie Rose works for Helena as a maid, I guess, but Helena starts the story by making sure she keeps a close eye on this mysterious girl, Honoka, who has the ability to copy anyone else's special moves after seeing it in action once or twice. Meanwhile, in the main storyline, Kasumi, Ayane, Hayate, and at times Ryu Hayabusa are on the hunt for info on Mist and their next evil plan. Upon finding more intel, Hayate confronts Rig, who he fought in DOA 5 on the oil rig, who we know truly is Big Bad Boy Donovan's son. However, Rig doesn't play dumb, but rather just doesn't remember much.
He attacked me out of nowhere. Said something about Mist or something.
Huh? Oh, you got the wrong man! Get out of here!
What was that all about?
Meanwhile, Ayane detects Raido's energy in Honoka and keeps a close fist on her, with Marie Rose defending Honkers as much as she can. Through Christy and Nico's help, Rig's evil memories get turned back on, and Christy also kidnaps Honoka. Honoka's held in a chamber next to Raido's, and well, it's clear to see what's happening and what's going to happen here. Ayane and Marie Rose try to rescue her, and Nico reveals the truth.
As expected, you too really are a daughter of Raido.
Did you say, you too?
Good. You catch on quickly. Yes, the two of you are sisters.
Nico incapacitates Ayane, but not before she calls out for help.
Ayane! Something happened to your darling sister.
Is this... Ayane?
They both make it to the lab, but with the help of Ayane's blood, Honoka's blood, and science, cute girl science, Raido makes his canonical return after 23 years. But who cares? Subplots! Memento! Jesus, I hate this! Nico, aforementioned evil Finnish Nokia science lady who's a cutesy patootsy, deals in science and genetics and electrics and bringing people back from the dead. Tina's governor subplot from DOA 5 is destroyed after all that build-up. Brad Wong and Elliot, our famous foodie-drinky duo, are in search of a treasure guarded by a mysterious spirit. Neo-Tengu, as a matter of fact. And newcomer Diego, street fighter with a heart of gold, repeatedly turns down competing in the Dead or Alive tournament because it's not his style, quote unquote. He eventually joins after much persuasion and faces the previous winner Jan Lee in the final match and loses.
And the victor is Jan Lee!
Wait! I can still fight. Wait. I said, wait right there!
Hold on! The match is over! Stop! Stop!
Or wins? Kokoro is visited by Nico and finds out from both her and Helena that Fame Douglas is her father. Kokoro also realizes that her mother also works for Mist.
You mustn't go. You're the only one I have left. I have to protect you. Please.
Drama, whatever. Look at her with the cute little hat and the cute and the boob holder. What is that? I can't. I won't. Hayate and Kasumi reach the Mist facility and rescue everyone after beating the crap out of everyone else. Outside, Hayate, Ayane, and Kasumi defeat Raido. Wow, what a short-lived return. Finally, Helena confronts Nico about the evil resurrection plan in the Mist lab. It turns out Nico's gone mad with power and tried this on other dead people, including Helena's mother, Maria, who was killed by Christie long ago. Helena is torn by this bias and natural law, and debates internally on whether it's worth breaking.
People grow strong by overcoming sadness. We can never turn back time. Even if science somehow found a way to revive a body.
No, that's not how I see it. I don't believe that.
Stop! One day, you too will come to understand.
And that's it. That's the story. Why was this a separate game again? I get it, new mechanics would be enough to warrant a new installment, and again, this is the best fighting DOA's seen in a long time, but story-wise, this was the chance to actually tie up some loose ends. Instead, we tie up the ends we already saw coming. I find it a little weird that characters Team Ninja knows have backstories were introduced or reintroduced in DOA 5 without those stories. Fan service was put first before story. That's not okay, no matter whatever your core values. Yohei Shimbori, the director of the last two games, did such a great job centralizing the weird story of the scattered characters of the last four games. So why did his team set up more holes to fill later? I love these characters and I want them to grow. Dead or Alive Dimensions and 5 story modes felt like a TV show with meaty episodes. 6's story mode feels like one TV episode. Dead or Alive leaves you wanting more in story, but the fighting is the best in the series. You know, I actually like where that went. Happy birthday to me. Now it'll be another solid 8 months before I want to make a video again, so in that time I'll catch up on another super amazing series everyone's been telling me to watch before it's too late. Breaking Bad. What? Oh! I made a mistake. Should have started with season 4.